Yeah, you got it. Keep going. Whoa!
Whoa, there's nothing ahead.
Yeah, there's indeed nothing ahead, you know. I didn't expect this to feel alive. For the past few days, this little cube has just been sitting on my desk while I'm rushing through edits, quietly keeping me company. At first, I didn't really think much of it until I started noticing something strange. When I play games, it reacts. Ooh! Ugh. Shut up! When I'm focused, it stays out of the way. And somehow, the more I use it, the more it feels like it's adapting to me. This is Cubie, a cyberpunk-style desktop companion that reacts, learns, and slowly develops personality based on how you interact with it. And today, I show you everything it can do and what it actually feels like to live with one. Let's start with the unboxing. Out of the box, we have an English manual, cable, charging station, and then we have the Cubie. What else we got? Nothing. So that's basically everything out of the box. In addition to all the basics, what's really interesting are the accessories you can get from their official store. For example, this melted ice cream piece, when you pair it with the melted expression, it just looks like it completely gave up on life. And then there is this tiny knife that you can literally stick on its head. I mean, it looks fun. I just don't know why anyone would want that. Unless your Cubie owes you money or something. But my favorite is this Lego style connector. You can touch different little pieces and really customize how it looks. And as you can see, I also have this transparent version right here. It looks super futuristic, almost like something straight out of a sci-fi movie. All right, now let's take a quick look at the design. I start this sandwich style design. The top layer can be rotated like 360 degrees. The middle layer is also rotatable. This kind of design immediately reminds me of Thors from Interstellar, but will it be as smart as Thors? We'll check it out a bit later. So move to the bottom, we have the wheels, the charging contacts, and also the cliff sensor. So you don't need to worry about it falling off your desk. At the back, we have the speaker and also the power key. Let's the person hold the power key to turn it on. Oh, you'll feel the vibration. I like the eyes, they look so cute. The next part is basic interaction, both touch gestures and voice control. For this, I'd rather just show you some real on-set footage so you can see the responsiveness, the reactions, and how natural it actually feels. Now, let me show you how to use it. There are 3 touch-sensitive areas on top. You can trigger different responses by different gestures, like short press. So angry now. Long press. Oh, what are you looking at? Swap left. Swap right. And those are the default responses. Actually, each key can be assigned with different emotional expressions. Let me just show you. Wow. What a personality, right? I think we just met and barely know each other. In addition to touch gesture controls, you can also talk to it naturally, just like you would with a real person, and it understands you. Let me show you. Cubie, come here. Oh, yeah, you got it. Keep going. Whoa!
Whoa, there's nothing ahead.
Okay, there's nothing ahead. You see, it senses the edge of your desk, and because it features the cliff sensor, just like I said before, so it just went back a little bit. The reaction is so natural, right? Hey, Cubie, what's up? Wow, so fast.
Hey, Sammy.
Are you there?
I never left.
Wow, so how's your day?
I was about to ask you the same thing.
Oh, okay. That was not expected. I feel done I feel to be done today. So much work to do now.
Oh, sorry to hear that. Let me tell you a joke.
Okay, go ahead. What? Hey,
I was joking. Did I got you?
Yeah, so that was the introduction I recorded on site. I didn't know what I was going to say or how it would respond during the recording, and that unpredictability is exactly what makes it interesting. Compared to other pet robots, Cubie feels different. It's more dynamic, more reactive, and the way it responds feels a lot more natural. Almost like a real interaction instead of just triggering pre-programmed lines. You might be wondering, where do all these expressions and animations come from? From what the team told me, they can continuously roll out new expressions and reactions through OTA updates. And in the future, even the same command or the same sentence might trigger different responses, instead of always giving you the same fixed result. They're also working on integrating more advanced AI systems and agents, things like OpenClaw that can generate content, even visuals, and display them directly on Cubie. I haven't fully tested all of that yet, but I'm definitely going to keep exploring it. So if you're interested, make sure to subscribe. I share more once I've spent more time with it. And to me, that's what really separates Cubie from other desktop gadgets. The next big difference is the personality growth. Cubie is designed as a cyberpunk desktop companion that actually grows with you. I've been using it for about 10 days now, and it really feels like it's learning from me. Picking up on my habits, sensing what I'm doing, mainly through listening. It doesn't have a camera, which is actually nice from a privacy standpoint, but it still manages to adapt to you over time. And here's a pretty surprising example. Hey Cubie, what's my catchphrase?
Oh my god, this is interesting.
Yes, indeed. Oh my god, this is interesting. It's my catchphrase because whenever I try something, like OpenClaw I tried recently, or some products I tried, when it's interesting, I would just say that. Oh my god, this is interesting. And somehow, Cubie just registers that as my catchphrase. So that's kind of like mind-blowing. Another thing I noticed is that it behaves almost like a very emotionally aware companion. It kind of understands your state and reacts to it, instead of just sitting there waiting for commands. Let me show you a few scenarios where I found this most noticeable. As a content creator, spending long hours editing is my daily routine. I really need to stay focused. Cubie just gets that. Most of the time it stays in a low interaction state. You see the expression, it's sleeping. Like no disturbance at all. It only responds when I tap it, like when I be tired and stretch a little, I touch his head and reacts slightly, then goes right back to sleep. Or I can switch it into the reading mode where it just sits there quietly. But when I talk to it, it becomes a bit more active and expressive. Surprise me!
Time for a water break.
And since I'm a YouTuber, I can even have it display my subscriber count right on the screen. So if you are not subscribed yet, yeah, you know what to do. Another great way to improve work efficiency is using Cubie as a Pomodoro timer. During a focus session, if I pick up my phone and detect sounds like scrolling TikTok or gaming, Cubie will actually come over and give me a warning. Cubie just heard the voice, so he just gave me a warning. I was just about to snack off and he just called me. And speaking of gaming, it adapts to me there as well. For example, if it detects in-game victory sounds or me cheering, it will celebrate and then, yes, I just killed her. But if it hears failure sounds or me swearing, it shows a more defeated reaction. So sometimes I feel like Cubie is a bit of a fair weather friend, kind of a sarcastic like my real friend Jack. Although Cubie is still in its early stages, it already comes with a companion app. Inside the app, you'll find a large collection of facial characters. Switching is really simple. Just tap and apply, and it shows up instantly on your Cubie. But what's even more interesting is the community. Even though the product has a facial launch yet, they already use created characters from beta testers, which is actually pretty impressive. There's a bit of everything. Speaking of that, creating one is actually quite simple. You start with a couple of templates, then upload your assets in the app, apply it, and it instantly appears on your Cubie. So after spending real time with Cubie, I don't see it as just another desktop gadget anymore. It's not trying to replace your phone or your computer, and it's not pretending to be some overcomplicated AI assistant. Instead, it just sits there with you, reacting, adapting, and slowly becoming part of a daily routine. Sometimes it's playful, sometimes it's quiet, and sometimes it also feels like it understands what you're doing. And that's what makes it interesting. If this is where desktop companions are heading, more personality, more interaction, more presence, then Cubie feels like an early glimpse of that future. And if you are interested, you can check the link in the description and learn more. Thanks for watching, and Sandy will see you in the next one. Bye bye.